I'm David Volk, a voice of the resistance, albeit a strange and funny one. Today's post, the pause that's not so refreshing. It's a stall, not a timeshare. What the hell are they doing in there anyway? It never fails. You're at an airport, shopping center, a ball game, a cultural event, or some other place where there's a public restroom. You suddenly feel the need to go, and there's a line. The line length is always in direct proportion to your urgency, of course. Just starting to feel the stirrings of a need to pee? No problem. You could be the only person in the restroom, or there might be one or two people ahead of you. Have you been drinking beer? The line gets a little longer and slower because, you don't buy beer, you rent it. If you really, really need to poop and you waited just a little too long, though, forget about it. Not only will the line stretch for miles, but some of the people at the front will have likely been there since the Reagan administration. As I see it, the problem isn't so much the length of the average sit as much as it is what happens after the average flush. No, really, I can't tell you how many times I've been at the front of the line for a toilet, heard a flush, quietly celebrated that I wasn't going to need that clean pair of underwear my mother always told me to pack, which I never did, of course, and then nothing. Not only does the stall door not swing open, but there are also no sounds of clothing being adjusted or even actual life. And it's not limited to men's rooms either. I work at a place with 4 unisex toilet rooms in the same hallway, and I noticed the same phenomena there with men and women. All of which causes me to wonder what people are doing in the endless moments between the time people purge and finally emerge. After much research, I believe I finally found the answer to what people are actually doing in there in the meantime, including 1, taking inventory, making sure all the parts they had when they came in are still attached. I mean, you just never know. Number 2, checking twice. No, it's not a holiday thing. With so many people putting their phones in their back pockets, it just makes sense to make sure that the phone didn't fall in. Although, what you'd do in the case that it did, I really don't know. Considering where it landed, it might be a better idea to just flush it and leave it. Number 3, completing a Yelp review. The public bathroom at the Edison Mall Village is great, but avoid the one near the Orange Julius. Number 4, updating a Facebook status report. I have now left the restroom at SeaTac Airport. Number 5, dressing very slowly. The same people who don't like you to hear them pee or poop also don't want you to hear them adjusting their clothing because it would be the same as admitting that they were once nearly naked and they really don't want you to think about them ever doing, human stuff. These are the people who think their stuff doesn't stink, if you catch my drift. Number 6, sitting back down. Sometimes you can tell when you're done, sometimes you can't. It never hurts to make sure. Number 7, pit check. Checking your armpits to make sure that your deodorant is still working and that your underarms don't smell. Why you do that in a smelly place and what you do if they did stink, I'm not really sure. Number 8, as you know, I can't count. Getting rid of the evidence. There's just something about a toilet that makes people think, what else can I get rid of while I'm here? Like drugs, other illicit substances, small weapons, full rolls of toilet paper. Number 9, finishing a chapter. You know how some reviewers say they couldn't put a particular book down? I'm just saying. Number 10, watching a YouTube video. There's a time and a place for everything, but some people aren't aware of where that location is and when. And finally, saying a prayer of gratitude. Our, insert name of deity here, who art in, insert holy place name here, thank you for allowing me to make it to the toilet in time and not foul myself. I realize I got a little desperate there for a moment and made some promises I shouldn't have, like that one about joining the clergy. I've been David Volk, a voice of the resistance, albeit a strange and impatient one.